Alright, so check this out. This is what the future looks like. We're talking about cities in China that aren't just smart in the way we usually think about smart homes or smart devices. No, these cities are. They're powered by AI that's woven into the very fabric of urban life, controlling, managing, and interacting with everything around you. Imagine a place where autonomous vehicles are the norm, gliding seamlessly through streets managed by an overarching intelligence. Picture restaurants where your food is prepared and served entirely by robots, or hotels where multilingual AI concierges cater to your every need. This isn't a sci-fi movie pitch, this is happening right now. We're going to dive deep into how this super advanced technology is fundamentally reshaping everyday existence for millions. Buckle up, because we're about to take a tour of the future. Let's get into it. Alright, so first up, let's talk about Hangzhou. This city is home to something pretty wild, what they call the city brain. Now this isn't just a catchy name, it's a massive, sprawling AI system that acts as the central nervous system for the entire urban area. Think of it as the ultimate city manager, constantly learning and adapting. The city brain taps into millions of sensors and cameras strategically placed all over Hangzhou. We're talking traffic cameras, public transport sensors, environmental monitors, you name it. All this data streams in real time, feeding this colossal AI, which then analyzes it to make informed decisions. One of its primary functions is traffic management. Hangzhou was no different. But with the city brain at the helm, they've seen significant improvements. The system actively monitors traffic flow, predicts potential bottlenecks, and dynamically adjusts traffic light timings to optimize vehicle movement. The result? They've managed to reduce overall traffic congestion by a reported 15%. This translates to a massive amount of saved time, reduced frustration, and even lower fuel consumption. But it goes beyond just general traffic flow. The city brain has clever applications, especially for emergency services. For instance, when an ambulance is en route, the system can detect it and automatically create a green lane. This means it proactively changes traffic lights ahead of the ambulance, clearing a path for it to travel unimpeded. This can shave crucial minutes off response times. In a life-or-death situation, every second counts. Having an AI that can intelligently manage city infrastructure to prioritize emergency vehicles is a game-changer. The underlying technology involves sophisticated algorithms capable of pattern recognition, predictive analysis, and real-time decision-making. It's constantly learning from the data it ingests, meaning the system gets smarter and more efficient over time. So, Hangzhou's city brain gives us a glimpse into how a centralized AI can act as an urban conductor, orchestrating complex systems for the greater good. It's a powerful example of using big data and artificial intelligence to tackle some of the most persistent challenges of modern city living. For now, Hangzhou stands as a pioneering example. Alright, moving on to Shanghai. If Hangzhou is about the macro-level city management AI, Shanghai gives us a fascinating look at how AI and robotics are integrating into the micro-level day-to-day service industry. Here, robots aren't just futuristic concepts you see in tech demos, they're increasingly becoming part of the workforce. One of the most talked about examples is the rise of fully automated restaurants. Imagine walking into a restaurant where there are no human staff visible. From the moment you place your order, perhaps via a tablet or your phone, to the cooking process, and even the delivery of your meal to your table, it's all handled by AI and robotic systems. In some of these establishments you can see robotic arms in the kitchen, precisely measuring ingredients, cooking dishes and plating them with an almost uncanny consistency. Then your food might be delivered by a small autonomous robot waiter that navigates the restaurant floor, bringing your order directly to you. It's efficient, it's novel, and it definitely cuts down on labor costs for the restaurant owners. Beyond restaurants, this trend is also popping up in the hospitality sector. Some hotels in Shanghai are now employing robot concierges. These aren't just static information kiosks, they're interactive AI entities that can assist guests with a variety of tasks. They can provide information about the hotel, local attractions, make recommendations, and even help with check-in or check-out processes. What's particularly interesting about these robot concierges is their multilingual capability. Some of these AI systems can reportedly understand and speak up to 20 different languages. This is a huge advantage in a global hub like Shanghai, which attracts tourists and business travelers from all over the world. This isn't just about novelty, though that's certainly part of the appeal for now. There's a real push towards efficiency, and in some cases, providing services that might be difficult to staff consistently with humans, especially for round-the-clock operations or highly repetitive tasks. The AI doesn't get tired, doesn't need breaks beyond maintenance, and can perform its programmed functions with a high degree of reliability. The integration of AI and robotics in Shanghai's service sector is a clear indicator of where things are heading. It's about leveraging technology to enhance efficiency, provide novel experiences, and potentially redefine what customer service looks like. It's pretty wild to think about how quickly this is evolving. Alright, so we've seen the impressive efficiency of AI in managing cities and the novel integration of robots in daily services. But there's another side to this advanced AI deployment in China, and it's one that sparks a lot of debate: surveillance. And when you talk about surveillance in China, one name inevitably comes up: Skynet. Yes, just like in the movies, though hopefully with a less dystopian outcome. China's Skynet system is, to put it mildly, extensive. We're talking about a network that reportedly includes over 600 million CCTV cameras blanketing public spaces across the country. That number is staggering. It means that in many urban areas your movements are likely being recorded from multiple angles pretty much constantly. But it's not just about the number of cameras. The real power of Skynet lies in the sophisticated AI that analyzes the colossal amount of footage these cameras generate. This AI is capable of advanced facial recognition, meaning it can identify individuals in a crowd with a high degree of accuracy, cross-referencing them against vast databases. And it doesn't stop at faces. The AI is also being trained to recognize people by their gait, the way they walk. Even if your face is obscured, your unique walking pattern could potentially be used to identify you. Beyond physical identification, there are reports that the AI can even track and analyze shopping habits and other behaviors. By linking visual data with other data sources like transaction records or online activity, a comprehensive profile of an individual's patterns and preferences can be built. Now, the stated purpose of Skynet is primarily public safety and crime prevention. And there's no doubt that such a system can be incredibly effective in solving crimes, locating missing persons, or deterring illicit activities. However, this level of pervasive surveillance inevitably raises serious questions about privacy and civil liberties. When every public action is potentially recorded, analyzed, and stored, where do you draw the line? The concern for many, both inside and outside China, is the potential for misuse, whether for social control, suppressing dissent, or simply creating an environment where people feel constantly watched and self-censor their behavior. The debate around Skynet isn't just about the technology itself, but about the societal values and legal frameworks that govern its use. So, as we marvel at the AI-driven conveniences in cities like Hangzhou and Shanghai, it's crucial to also consider this other dimension. It's a duality that we need to grapple with as these smart cities continue to evolve. And finally, let's talk about Shenzhen. If the other cities showed us AI managing the physical world or interacting with us within it, Shenzhen is taking things a step further. This city, often dubbed China's Silicon Valley, is at the forefront of blurring the lines between the real and the digital, creating experiences that are, frankly, pretty mind-bending. One of the craziest examples of this is the concept of the fully digital city experience. Imagine being able to shop in a sprawling virtual mall, not by browsing a website, but by navigating a three-dimensional digital space with your own personalized avatar. You can walk through virtual stores, examine digital products, interact with AI shop assistants, and even socialize with other shoppers' avatars. This isn't just a gimmick, it's an attempt to replicate and even enhance the social and experiential aspects of physical shopping, but within a purely digital realm. Companies are investing heavily in creating these detailed virtual environments, hoping to capture a new wave of consumer engagement. Your avatar becomes your digital twin, representing you in these increasingly sophisticated online worlds. Then there's the entertainment side. Picture attending a concert, but the performer on stage is a hologram of a beloved singer who may have passed away years ago. Using AI, archival footage, and advanced holographic technology, these virtual performances are becoming incredibly realistic, allowing fans to experience their idols in a completely new, or rather, revived way. This raises all sorts of interesting and perhaps slightly unsettling questions about identity, presence, and even what it means to be live. Shenzhen is a hotbed for this kind of innovation. The city thrives on pushing technological boundaries, and the fusion of AI with virtual and augmented reality is a major focus. The AI plays a crucial role in making these digital experiences feel more real and interactive. It powers the responsiveness of virtual characters, customizes experiences based on user behavior, and helps generate the vast amounts of content needed to populate these digital worlds. This blurring of realities extends beyond just shopping and entertainment. Think about virtual workspaces, remote collaborations in shared digital environments, or even AI-driven educational platforms that offer immersive learning experiences. Shenzhen really feels like it's on the bleeding edge. So, as we've seen, AI in China's futuristic cities is a really complex picture. On one hand, you have these incredible advancements that are genuinely helping life-optimizing city functions, providing new levels of convenience, and even creating entirely new ways to experience the world. From Hangzhou's city brain making commutes smoother to Shanghai's robot workforce and Shenzhen's digital realms, the innovation is undeniable and in many ways pretty exciting. But then there's the other side of the coin. The potential for this same technology to control life. The pervasiveness of systems like Skynet, with its vast surveillance network and powerful analytical capabilities, raises legitimate concerns about privacy, autonomy, and the balance of power between the individual and the state. One thing is absolutely clear from all of this. The future isn't some distant concept we're waiting for. In many ways, it's already here, and it's unfolding rapidly. These AI-driven cities in China are living laboratories for what's possible, for better or for worse. And as this technology continues to evolve and spread, we all need to be informed, engaged, and ready to navigate the complexities it brings. So the big question is, would you want to live in a city like this? Let me know down in the comments. And if you want to see more explorations of cutting-edge tech and the future it's shaping, make sure to subscribe for more content like this. Peace out.